Well, holy crap, Miss Flake, I heard they finally locked you up, and I had to get my butt over here to see this with my own two eyes. It has been a few years since last crossing paths with one another here on YouTube.
Oh, Paul, I cannot believe all of my evil sins and crimes against humanity finally caught up with me.
Payback can be a real bitch, and then again, so can I.
God almighty, I had no idea being pumped up on all these psych meds could be so devastating. Here I am, shaking like crazy, as I develop tardive dyskinesia. They have me drugged up on so many antipsychotics, and high depressants, and benzos, that I have turned into a total zombie.
Again, you need to understand that these are the consequences of your actions, and the friggin' establishment, which you took part of for decades. If you are looking for any sympathy, you will not be getting an ounce from me, bitch.
Oh, Paul, they are injecting me with 20 milligrams of Zyprexa 3 times a day, and I feel like my body is about to explode from the inside out. It is almost like someone rammed a stick of dynamite right up my ass. The prison guards didn't think I would even survive the night.
Honey, I have got to tell you, you look like absolute shit, and you had this coming to you for ages. Well, that is an absolutely incredible makeup job the prison has done for your Halloween costume. But I must say, Miss Flake, you are looking rather pale today. Why are you covered in blood? I am guessing you are made up to look like you had just returned from a convention of legalized drug pushers and big pharma sales reps held out in Vegas.
No, I got caught up in a melee in the cafeteria during lunch, when a brawl broke out. I learned many of the inmates have mental health problems, and got screwed by their own prescribers.
Very interesting, Kate, as that sounds vaguely familiar.
When they found out my true identity, all hell broke loose, and they began to take out their anger and assault the living crap out of me.
I see they finally got you out of that trampish, red, hooker costume of yours, and dressed you in more suitable garb, and also finally did something with that atrocious, gray hair. I think you would look pretty darn good in orange.
As you know, I am an expert in making a clinical fashion statement.
Having you locked away for the rest of your life is justice and personal vindication. Now, I can be at inner peace with myself, knowing you can no longer harm anyone else on this earth. I wonder who is calling. Perhaps it might be the funeral home, but I think they are booked up for the rest of this week.
Very funny, you friggin' asshole.
I have to say, I think it took a hell of a lot of nerve to be parading your geriatric ass up High Street during Homecoming Parade this year, knowing all the while you destroyed people's lives with your friggin' medications, complete lack of ethics, and are guilty as shit of malpractice, you stupid deranged bitch. There goes that friggin' gong again.
Just say those magic words again, Paul, as I am sure your viewers cannot get enough of this.
Was that your dinner bell, or is the Dalai Lama summoning you to evening meditation over FaceTime on your iPhone?
Give me a friggin' break, Paul, and, just so you know, they took away my iPhone.
I see they brought you 2 more books to keep your mind occupied. What do we have here today? Look at this, Kate. Here is one of your all-time favorites. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and isn't that the friggin' truth? Sounds like yet another one of your fish stories.
That's me, the clinical version of the Venus flytrap. You really know how to get under my skin, don't you, now?
Here is another selection from your one book, one read program, entitled Between the World and Me, which is definitely right up your street,
God bless those civil rights.
Did the prison allow you to bring in your little Buddha bobblehead in here? It appears it did absolutely nothing for your karma.
No, they considered it to be a weapon and felt it posed a risk to the safety of myself and others.
And here is a little memento and thank you gift to show my appreciation and remind you of all the good times we had over those many years.
Oh, Paul, that is so kind of you to think of me and put all your anger behind you, once and for all.
It was bad enough back in April 2012 when I nearly self-combusted into a ball of flames and sailed you head first right through my sliding glass door after I accused you of committing malpractice right in my living room, and, as expected, you completely put the blame on me for the whole situation.
Well, as I recall, you were having yet another one of your delusional moments.
Well, I think I will be leaving now, Ms. Malpractice, and, oh, by the way, have a happy Halloween, and trick or treat, cake.
What do you mean by that? Holy crap, what the hell is going on here? Is this thing ticking?
Are you hearing voices and strange noises, Ms. Hendron? Sounds like someone here is being delusional. Yikes, all that smoke is choking me, and it looks like I have sustained some burns. I cannot friggin' believe this. I have heard about the cat having 9 lives, but this is getting way beyond ridiculous.
Paul, I am your worst fear come true. Not only am I a legalized drug pusher and rapist, I am the psychopharmacological equivalent of the devil. As you can see, I am a chameleon and can change my appearance at will, including this devilish costume, complete with the evil crown, haunting red eyes, and serpent crawling around my neck. My mission is to bring chaos to order, destroy people's lives, and do the devil's work on behalf of Big Pharma.
You sick, evil, deranged bitch.
Zyprexa olanzapine, or olanzapine, if you prefer, is the devil's poison. It is toxic, and will destroy your mind and body, which is exactly what the evil darkness of the universe wants to see happen. This is why we praise these drugs as being wonderfully beneficial, completely safe and harmless, so you stay on them for the rest of your life.
Well then, this obsession with the Dalai Lama has been a cover, all along. You should be ashamed of yourself. I am not sure what to do with you, you wicked witch. A friend has told me recently that the only way I will be able to move forward in life, and no longer be a victim, and finally become a warrior, is to find a way to forgive you. Now, how in the world am I supposed to forgive the devil's advocate? You are in my mind every day, and even after all this time, I cannot shake you from my thoughts.
That's right, Paul. You cannot get rid of me that easily, as I will be haunting you from the graves of hell, and don't you ever forget, never trust a smiling cat.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Have a happy Halloween, everybody, which reminds me, a message to my viewers. I have a couple more animated flicks in the works, and for anyone who gives a shit, the insomnia is still an ongoing problem, but my date with Destiny is approaching, and these bastards will pay for their sins, and have their day of reckoning. And thanks for your comments, and good thoughts, as they are much appreciated.
Live long and prosper.
Hey, Kiwi, I think now is a good time to roll the cat video.
Welcome to hell, Blofeld.